What's going on, my tapped out auto fam? Well, I keep losing subscribers, gaining subscribers, losing more than I'm gaining, and way losing view hours because of this car. I mean, yeah, but there's a lot of you people that like it and stuff like that, so we're just gonna keep it on. You see, I took the front clip off, and that's just crazy. If you wonder what that box is, that's a PA speaker. Um, That's just crazy. Like you can literally shave off like 4 feet of room just taking the damn front clip off. I mean, like literally, I think the damn front bumper was like out to here. It's insane. And then look what we got in here. Oh, why did you give using that? That's the wrong tool. I know it's the wrong tool, but for some reason, no idea why. Um, This, I had to replace this quarter panel right here. We did a seam cut right here. I'm actually glad I put it there. That's actually was a really good spot to put that. You can see that this was all done by a Harbor Freight welder though. And I mean, it did good at the beginning. You see, it did good at the beginning. You see, I know I got this, but it tanked out right there, and it just started spitting all the way down, and I just had to get it done. So now we're gonna grind it all down. We got the whole part right there, and we're gonna do some butter on it. But I was trying to sand this down with the orbiter over there, and I was like, man, this quarter panel's got a shit done. And as far as I know, this quarter panel has never been touched or anything, and it has no dents in it. But guys, you can see here the body putty, Bondo that they put on here, insanely thick. Like you could literally rub your hand on it and literally could feel a raise up on the paint. And it's like, man, I looked inside and there's no remnants of any accident or anything. That's why I put this on. No, that's factory. Why do they got it so damn thick? I have no idea. But I decided what I'm gonna do is I need to get some sandpaper, and this right here was super thick, super thick, and that's why I had to get that just to go ahead and just knock this out. But I might just go ahead and just take it down to metal. I think that's what I'm gonna do, and spray it off. You wonder what the tape line is? Well, that is a surprise. But yeah, she's all stripped down. Um, I need to take a look at the rear bumper and see if I can fix it or not. I don't know if the rear bumper has a sticker. It should. The front bumper does. The front bumper's got a VIN number sticker on it. And what's crazy is there was another one. There was one more Camaro that did. But this is the only one that I've had that I've stripped down that has a VIN number on every damn panel. Like every panel. I wish I could save the one that was on the wreck panel of this one, but it was destroyed. I mean, it looked like somebody tried to take it off with a razor blade, and it was just shot. But back here, I mean, the whole car actually survived coming in and out that hole, which I was surprised. But yeah, we're gonna be doing a complete color change on this. The bottom half. I'll give you a little something. The bottom half, we're gonna be doing a color change, and the top half's gonna be something else. But we got to get in here and get all this surface rust. And like I said, guys, if y'all go out and y'all buy one of these cars and y'all spending $12,000 to $20,000 on one of these, and hey, if it's really nice, go for it. But guys, I'm telling you, this car here has been garage kept most of its life. Like 95% of this car's life, it has been in the garage. That's why the seals on the T-top are not all cracked up and messed up. That's why it's never leaked, is because of that. It literally sat in the garage for 25 years. And there is surface rust underneath the carpet that will eventually eat through the floorboard, and you'd be like, what the heck? No. Also, no information on that build sheet. I've actually looked up online and tried to find some pictures of third gen build sheets. Well, there's not very many of those, and they don't look like that one. And like I say, I've never seen one in the 80s that had a damn barcode on it. I still haven't tried to scan it. I got a pretty busy day. I was in here giving y'all guys a video before I have to start this busy ass day. But yeah, I need to see if I can't scan it, but I just don't know. I mean, in 1987, barcode scans were just coming out. I mean, really, I mean, they were like that. They were just, they were, matter of fact, they would even, I don't even think in 1987 they were even on anything like they are now. No, they wasn't at all. So, I don't know why that build sheet has a bar scan on it. And it's not like a 1980s. I looked up 1980s bar scans just to look because I know bar scans have changed. And every one that I've seen, the the barcode's like, it's like a barcode, like it used to be. This one here is square, like a brand, like the modern day. You know, see it? It's like the modern day barcode, and that's a barcode. I looked very closely. It's not numbers. It's actually a barcode, which is just insane to me. So I just don't get it. Well, like I don't know when those damn barcodes. I'm not a geek. I would have to say that those barcodes would have been what, 93, 94 at least. I mean, I don't know. Comment down. Well, y'all don't comment, but if you do comment, tell me what year that type of those scanner codes came out. It's not a barcode. It's a scanner code. Because I don't remember fucking, and I sure as hell don't remember in the 80s, especially the 70s or 80s vehicles ever having that. There is a hood that I really want for this. He's kind of high on it, stuff like that, but it's perfect for the theme that I want to go for this. I'm hoping that he still has it when I get the money to go get it. I would just say pull the trigger on it, stuff, hold it for me until I get there. But it's got a little crack or something on it, and the front of it, stuff like that, the front nose part, for some reason, looks like it's got a dent in it. And he says it has no dents in it, and everything's fine, no cracks and stuff like that, but your pictures beg to differ. So I need to find out what's going on with that. And guys, we drove the hell out of this car last year. This thing had I think it had 88,000, low miles on it. This thing has 90,484 now. I didn't think me and Bug drove this damn car that much. We drove the shit out of this car last year. But all the floor pans and everything good. Like I say, I think the other special code on there and stuff that this thing has, it must be extra seam sealer. Because all this car, well, from that point frontwards, it's got really thin black seam sealer. I mean, the thin stuff. And the back here, I mean, they laid it thick. So I think that's probably one of the other codes that this had is extra padding, extra seam seal. For some reason, they only did the back. I mean, here's the black stuff right here. You can see how kind of thin that is. But then you get back here and it gets globbered on. So maybe the guy got took. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. I really wish I can get all the codes off that thing, but I can't. And NOS and stuff like that. I already get a hold of that Marty report and see what they can do. I mean, I know this was a Florida car. I do know that. Yeah, I think this is just. And see, it's 6 of 87. So this right here was just this is like right at the end of the 87. I mean, this could have been the last 87 that rolled off one of the last 87s that rolled off the assembly line. because usually on most cars and stuff, they go past, they go 6 or past, or, the year newer. I don't know what that was. Maybe an oil change sticker at one time. Oh. 6 of 87. Well, this thing right here was sneezing on 88, wasn't it? So that's why that this car has 88 parts on it. That explains a lot. I never looked. I've owned this car for a while, guys. Never looked at the month date that this car was built. So 6 of 87. So when this car was rolling off the assembly line, they had the 88 model behind it. So this could have been one of the last IROCs that rode off. Probably, it wasn't the last IROC, of course. But this had to have been one of the last IROCs that rolled off the assembly floor. Maybe that's what is so, everybody's is just got the stories mixed up over the years, and that's what makes this car so special. It has to be. So this car is very rare. Because you got to think, guys, most cars and stuff like that, the end of the 5th month, manufacturers are already going to the next year. They're already getting rid of it and getting to the next year. Yeah, Buggy. So, with it being a 6 of 87, this probably was one of the last IROCs that rode off the assembly floor that year. Had to been. I thought it was like 3-7 or 3 of 87 or 4 of 87. I didn't know it was 6 of 87. So that's even more special. So guys, this car is special. Why the views die on it, I don't know. I'm trying and stuff like that. I really want to get this car. It's not. I don't have the money to get it perfect. I don't have the money to get it perfect. I'm just going to clean the carpets at the car wash when I get the time, and clean everything up, put it all back, put the interior back together. I'm going to paint it first. And then, I didn't even know that. I did not know, guys, I did not know that this thing was built in 6 of 87. So this is absolutely one of the last IROCs in 87 that rode off the factory floor. So, yeah, right behind this car was an 88. So that explains a lot. Because this thing had this door over here. Remember, we had to replace this door. This door had an 88 stamp on it. So that's why this car has 88 parts on it. That explains a lot. I'm glad it doesn't have the 88 steering wheel. Those steering wheels are shitty. Yes, my steering wheel is customized. I drive with my hand in the bottom middle of the steering wheel there, right where that bar was at. And I've been driving like that since I was 9 years old. I literally drove like that with my driving instructor and stuff like that. It was the only thing I failed on my driver's test was my hands wasn't at 10 and 2, and I literally told the officer, yes, I got my license in Texas. In Texas, you get a state Texas Highway Patrol officer as your driver's teacher to drive the vehicle. Yes. Hat, gun, bags, the whole 9 yards. And I told him and stuff like that, I can't drive 10 and 2. And he literally told me, well, drive as you're comfortable. So I drove like that, kicked the seat back so my face is in the pillar, living that, I lived that life, and I passed, I absolutely passed. He told me that I was the most cautious, paranoid driver that he's ever seen. And, yeah, well, when you have somebody that's in full uniform with a gun next to you, yeah, I get a little nervous. All right, guys, I'm off of here. Tell me what y'all think. Yeah, I'm going to just sand this whole thing down to metal. Then we're going to do some re-welding on that. Get that looking like this up here. And then this. And then we're going to get some body filler. I've been looking at some YouTubers. I think I pretty much got it pat. I do need to know one thing about the paint before we get started, but I'll get to that later. But I don't know. I mean, this car is pretty straight. It has no dents on it except for this fender for some reason. It's got like three. You can probably see them. See them three dents right there, and it's got one right there. So I don't know if I'm gonna try to take them out or just leave them in for character. Don't know. But I just wished in hell, I really wished and stuff that somebody would come up with some pictures of this car when it was brand new and be like, hey, let me tell you a story. Because I know this car has a story. It has to have a story. It has to. And I imagine it's a really good story, and I would love to hear it. This is the only vehicle in my life that, one, I couldn't find the story to it, and two, it drives me nuts because I don't know the story to it. And yes, we're gonna go ahead and change that mirror. I do have the black one over there in the file cabinet. But yeah, these are the original 1987 rubber guys, and they're still like they're brand new. I mean, this is still like it's brand new with 90,000 miles on it. So, alright guys, I'm gonna quit yammering, but that's what's going on now. I do know there's a lot of spray paint on this fender. So we're gonna have to do quite a bit of sanding. But look at them door gaps. Look at that door gap. That took me forever to get that door gap like that. And this door shuts a lot better. It shuts like it's brand new. Ooh, no more squeaking. Look at that. I think I need to adjust that striker out just a little bit. Because I don't know why this window is doing. I guess I might need to adjust that window. But yeah, even the window's shutting better. Alright guys, share, like, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. And I'm trying to get it done. Another thing I want to do is I want to, remember we made that out of thin board. That's the plate that goes right there. I actually want to make something for that. All the ones I found online are these cheap, like, plastic. I'd rather have that than what they got on there. So I'm going to figure that out too. I do have a guy that says that he's going to make the plate for the stereo, because they do not make a single DIN with the gauges. Now, I had two of these Camaros in my life that had these in it, but like I said, I didn't know if they were customized or not. But evidently, they never had made the gauge pod with the single DIN, so I'm getting one made. It's actually going to be pretty slinky. And I'm getting one made right now, guys. And we're going to see how it is. And y'all guys are like, well, why don't you put a double DIN on it? What's so great about a double DIN, guys? Tell me what's so great about a double DIN. That's what I want to know. You know, you turn it on, okay, you can see the radio station 2 inches. You know, I just don't get it. This stereo has dolphins that swim on it. People playing basketball. Other techno shit. But dolphins that swim on the screen. To me, that's badass. I don't need a double DIN. I don't need to be watching TV driving a Camaro down the road. Or, you know, dolphins. But I'd rather have an upgraded nice stereo like that in here than a double DIN. And like I said before, somebody did ask and stuff like that about if I'm ever going to put air conditioner or a heater in here. No, I'm never going to drive this car in the winter up here. And like I said, guys, I've actually seen videos of the AC cluster, the switch that, you know, the climate control switch. Or not climate cluster, you know, the off-on AC switch and all that shit. I've actually seen videos of those catching on fire. I have. I've literally seen videos, and a guy's IROC, I think it was an 89, burned to the ground. because of that. And if I can find, this is not even, oh shit. Well, y'all gonna have to, I'm gonna have to show y'all a video and stuff like that of the, of where it catches on fire at. I've seen that video, and I've heard a couple other people say that, that happens. Yeah, it's actually right there is what I need to show y'all. But yeah, that's one thing I disconnected and stuff like that because, I seen that video and it's like, I don't want my car to burn down. And then the second main thing is the fuel injector, the O-rings on the fuel injector start leaking on the exhaust and catches it on fire by that. And the new O-rings don't fit right. And they don't. I've tried it and they don't fit right. Alright guys, I'm off of here. Share, like, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. And I'm hoping the views keep, come up and stuff like that. But I got just better views on just bullshit than this car. But I love this car. Just do. I don't know why, but I've had so many of these, but this one here is special. Alright guys, later.